Are you tired of always feeling like you're not good enough? Sick of people telling you to learn and grow and think critically? Well, I have news for you. Today, we're going to explore the 3 most underappreciated qualities that can skyrocket you to success: ignorance, arrogance, and stupidity. That's right, folks. Forget everything you've been told about hard work, intelligence, and humility. Those are for suckers. I'm here to show you how embracing your inner idiot can lead you to fame, fortune, and a life free from the burdens of actual knowledge. Look at all those go-getters out there. They may not know what they're doing, but boy, do they look good doing it. And isn't that what really matters? Now I know what you're thinking. But wait, isn't ignorance bad? Aren't arrogance and stupidity frowned upon? Well, my dear viewer, that's exactly what they want you to think. The secret elite of super successful people have been harnessing these powers for centuries, and it's time we let the cat out of the bag. So sit back, relax, and prepare to have your mind blown, or better yet, emptied, as we dive into the principles, ignorance, arrogance, and stupidity. Let's start by breaking down each of these powerful traits and see how they can transform your life. First up, ignorance, your ticket to bliss. Ignorance. It's not just bliss, it's a superpower. Think about it. Have you ever seen a dog worried about climate change? Of course not. And why? Because they don't know about it. Genius, right? Now, I know some of you overachievers out there might be thinking, but isn't knowledge power? Let me tell you a little secret. Knowledge is a burden. The more you know, the more you have to worry about. And who needs that? Say goodbye to all this useless information. Embrace the art of selective fact avoidance. It's easy. Just follow these simple steps. 1. If a fact doesn't align with your beliefs, it's fake news. 2. Always trust your gut over actual evidence. Your intestines know best. 3. If someone tries to teach you something, cover your ears and sing loudly. 4. Remember, reading is for nerds. See? Isn't that liberating? No more pesky facts cluttering up your brain. You're free to believe whatever makes you feel good. And isn't that what life is all about? But wait, there's more. Ignorance isn't just about avoiding knowledge. It's about confidently embracing the unknown. Next time someone asks you a question you don't know the answer to, don't admit it. Just make something up on the spot. Trust me, it's way more fun than actually learning. Imagine someone asks you about quantum mechanics. You could say, oh, that's easy. It's all about how those little Mexican coins, mechanically operate in the universe. They spin around really fast and create tacos. That's why physics and Mexican food go hand in hand. See how easy that was? Who needs actual knowledge when you can just wing it with such confidence? Now let's move on to our second principle, arrogance. Because being right is less important than feeling right. Arrogance. The spice of life. Why bother with pesky things like facts and expertise when you can just declare yourself the ultimate authority on everything? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to your new best friend, the dunning-kruger effect. It's a fancy term that basically means the less you know about something, the more you think you know. Isn't that beautiful? It's like another superpower for your ego. Imagine a graph where your confidence is sky high when you know almost nothing. Then it dips as you learn a little, but shoots back up when you become an expert. That dip in the middle? That's for losers. Stay on that peak of Mount Stupid right at the beginning. It's the sweet spot, where you know just enough to be dangerous, but not enough to realize how little you actually know. It's perfect. Now, some people might tell you that humility is a virtue, but let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a humble CEO, a modest politician, an unassuming reality TV star? Of course not! Arrogance is the key to success, my friends. Here's a pro tip for winning any argument. Just be louder than everyone else. Facts, logic, and reason are for losers. Real winners know that volume equals correctness. And if that doesn't work, try these foolproof tactics. 1. Interrupt constantly. Don't let others finish their thoughts. 2. Use big words incorrectly. It makes you sound smart. 3. When in doubt, insult your opponent's intelligence. 4. If all else fails, declare victory and walk away. Remember, in the land of arrogance, perception is reality. If you believe you're the best, then you are the best. It's that simple. Now let's move on to our third and final principle, stupidity. Turning off your brain for fun and profit. Stupidity. The most underappreciated of all human qualities. In a world that's constantly telling you to think critically and use your brain, I'm here to tell you, don't. Thinking is overrated, my friends. You see, critical thinking is nothing but a threat to your peace of mind. Why bother analyzing situations, considering consequences, or making informed decisions when you can just go with your gut and hope for the best? Imagine you're at a casino. You've lost all your money, but you just know that the next spin will be the big one. The smart thing would be to walk away, but where's the fun in that? Double down, baby. Take out a loan if you have to. That's the power of stupidity in action. Or how about this? You're on a diet, but there's a whole cake in the fridge. The sensible choice would be to have a small slice or none at all. But that's boring. Eat the whole thing. Your future self will thank you for the delicious memory. You see, stupidity isn't just a state of mind. It's a lifestyle. It's about embracing the joy of impulsive decision-making and reveling in the chaos that follows. It's liberating. But wait, I hear some of you skeptics out there saying, but won't being stupid lead to negative consequences? And to that, I say, exactly. Think about it. If you never face any challenges or setbacks, how will you appreciate the good times? Stupidity adds spice to life. Plus, there's a hidden benefit to stupidity that nobody talks about. It's the ultimate defense mechanism. You can't be wrong if you don't think. It's foolproof. Imagine being in court and pleading, "Your Honor, I plead stupid. I didn't know robbing a bank was illegal. I thought those little money bags with dollar signs were party favors." Case dismissed. Now, some of you overachievers might be wondering, but how can I harness the power of all three principles at once? Great question. Let's talk about the magical synergy of ignorance, arrogance, and stupidity. When you combine these three powerful forces, you create a perfect storm of unearned confidence and baseless opinions. It's like a superpower cocktail for your ego. Imagine walking into any situation, knowing absolutely nothing, believing you know everything, and making decisions without a single coherent thought. That's the dream, folks. Look at all these success stories out there. They've mastered the art of being confidently incorrect. And look where it's gotten them. Corner offices, political positions, influencer status. The world is their oyster. And they don't even know what an oyster is. But I know what you're thinking. In the age of information, won't people see through my ignorance, arrogance, and stupidity? Fear not, my friends. The internet is your ally in this brave new world. The internet is a magical place where you can always find someone who agrees with you, no matter how baseless your opinions are. It's like a buffet of misinformation. And you're holding the biggest plate! Here are some pro tips for using the internet. To reinforce your biases. 1. Only follow people who share your views. Echo chambers are cozy. 2. If you see a statistic you like, share it immediately. Don't bother checking the source. 3. Remember, the more caps lock you use, the truer your statement becomes. 4. If someone disagrees with you online, they're obviously part of a vast conspiracy. Now, I know some of you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed. How can I possibly cultivate such impressive levels of ignorance, arrogance, and stupidity? Don't worry, my eager pupils. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is the perfect idiot. Here's a step-by-step guide to embracing your inner ignoramus. 1. Avoid books, experts, and facts at all costs. If you accidentally learn something, try to forget it immediately. 2. Practice making baseless claims with unwavering confidence. Start small, like declaring yourself the world's foremost expert on underwater basket weaving. 3. Make important decisions based on coin flips. Or what you had for breakfast that morning. 4. Whenever someone uses logic or reason, accuse them of witchcraft. 5. Remember, your opinions are facts, and facts are just opinions you don't like. Are you ready to embrace your inner idiot? Are you prepared to confidently proclaim your ignorance to the world? Are you willing to make monumentally stupid decisions with unearned arrogance? Then congratulations, my friends! You're well on your way to mastering the Idiot's Guide to Success through the principles of ignorance, arrogance, and stupidity. Now, before we wrap up, I feel it's my duty to address the elephant in the room. Some of you watching might be thinking, isn't this all a bit ridiculous? Surely we shouldn't actually embrace ignorance, arrogance, and stupidity? And to those people, I say, congratulations. You've just experienced your first lesson in critical thinking. Sometimes the best way to appreciate the value of knowledge, humility, and wisdom is to imagine a world without them. The truth is, while our journey through the land of ignorance, arrogance, and stupidity has been entertaining, it's also a cautionary tale. In a world that sometimes seems to celebrate these traits, it's more important than ever to 1. Value knowledge and continuous learning. 2. Practice humility and open-mindedness. 3. Think critically and make informed decisions. The real heroes of our world are those who admit what they don't know, approach life with curiosity and humility, and use their intelligence to solve problems and make the world a better place. So the next time you're tempted to embrace ignorance, uncheck your arrogance, or make a monumentally stupid decision. Remember this video? Take a step back, think critically, and choose wisdom instead. And there you have it, folks! Our journey through the Idiot's Guide to Success comes to an end. I hope this video has made you laugh, think, and maybe even question some of your own beliefs and behaviors. Remember, it's okay not to know everything. It's admirable to admit when you're wrong, and it's wise to think before you act. Now go forth and conquer, armed with knowledge, humility, and wisdom. The world is waiting for your brilliance. The real kind, not the fake. Arrogant kind we've been joking about. Until next time, stay curious, stay humble, and stay smart.